And good afternoon, baseball fans. Back here at the Max Long Complex here in Sebring, Florida for our third and final game on day one of the 2019 Florida DYB Machine Pitch Division II State Tournament with Franklin County and West Seminole. West Seminole with their maroon tops be the visitors. They will send the following lineup to the plate. Number 8 is Kobe Joseph, the shortstop. Number 7 is Brian Taylor in the pitcher circle. 1 is Josiah Fleming behind the plate. 13 is Blanton Adair at third. 21 is Camden Robertson left. Number 5 is Ethan Shiver at first. 18 is Aiden Banks in right center. 3 is Gannon Polaronis in second. 22 is Bryson Brown. 30 is Weston Hollenbeck in right. And number 10 is Kason Taylor in left center. Ronnie Joseph, the manager. Tyler Polanoris, Lee Shiver, Jonathan Brown, the assistant coaches. Defensively for West Seminole in their navy blue tops with the white pants. Across the infield from left to right, from third to first, number 99, Reed Thompson. 23 is Troy Stoll. 58 is Landon Klinger. 13, Tyson Osborne. The outfield from left to right. Number 7 is Ethan Pruitt. Number 10, Braden King. 24, Braden Curlin. And 14 is Everett Nays. Behind the plate, number 20, Maverick Darty. And in the pitcher circle, 0 is Connor to do this. The winner of this game will get the bye till the 4 o'clock game on Sunday. That winner will get the winner of the other winner's bracket game with Avon Park and San Antonio. The loser of this one will get the winner of the West Volusia Sneads game. So we're scheduled for 4 games tomorrow. 9 and 11, and then 2 and 4. So we have a built-in break, I guess, between games 2 and 3.
Yeah, so they're not changing their lineup, but they had to add a name to the bottom that wasn't added. So it'll be Micah King, number 11, and he'll be marked as a sub. He'll be batter 12.
I was noticing earlier that it looked like Franklin County had only 11 players. That is not the case. Micah King is the 12th player. I guess wasn't added in the original lineup. I want to give a shout out to Chad Barr Law. He is West Seminole's auto accident attorney, sponsoring this game. He's located at 986 Douglas Avenue in Altamont Springs. You can give him a call at area code 407-599-9036 or email him at chad@chadbarlaw.com. So thank you, Chad, for your support of Jock Jive's coverage this weekend. Unfortunately, it is audio only. So again, Franklin County will send up Joseph, Taylor, and Fleming, and Adair if any of them reach. The sun is out, but there is storms threatening to the south. So this game could get in, but the 3 o'clock games in the T-ball division might be in trouble. So stay tuned for that as Kobe Joseph takes a pitch at 1:04. So we started game 2 about 25 minutes late, and we're only a couple minutes late as our second game went 3 innings. San Antonio 16-1 winners over Sneads. So pitch number 2 to Joseph. He squares around the bunt. He gets it down, but it'll be foul. Now, there's been talk, I don't know if it'll happen or not here on Elks Field, that there are 2 T-ball games scheduled for 3, and that if the 1 o'clock games are still going, that maybe, or if this game ends before those 1 o'clock T-ball games, that we could get a T-ball game on this field. So stay tuned for that. Squaring around to bunt, and he does. It'll be a strikeout. Actually, I take that back. That's only strike 2. Sorry about that. Kobe Joseph still got a chance here. And now, did he swing and miss? He did. Now that's a strikeout. One down here for Brian Taylor. Wind is blowing the flags almost straight in. You got the Dixie flag and all the numerous district championship flags of all the teams that are here. From left center to right center as Brian Taylor will take a pitch. Batters are allowed 5 pitches per at bat and must swing on pitch number 5. I'm going to go out on a limb and say the Taylor behind the fence is Dad filming the at bat as it is hit foul out of the reach of Tyson Osborne. So again, all the cloud cover is to the south of us. But I think in the 3 o'clock hour, it's a 60% chance of rain, so that'll be fouled out of play. Just a reminder, if you are interested in purchasing a copy of this audio-only broadcast for $5, you can email info@jockjive.com. That's another one fouled out of play to the right. So good battle here. Brian Taylor fouling off multiple pitches, but now he's at pitch number 5, I believe. The pitch swung on, back up the box. That's a base hit. See Mommy and Daddy behind the plate cheering him on as Brian Taylor with the one-out single. As Josiah Fleming to the plate, Jasiah. Throw down to second, not in time. I think the throw must have missed a cutoff man. And Taylor is safe, and now the ball misses the pitcher. He's headed to third, and they'll just throw it to the pitcher. Taylor all the way at third base for Josiah Fleming. His first pitch he lets ride. I believe Franklin County is located somewhere in the Panhandle, but I'm not really sure. I want to say it might be somewhere between Tallahassee and Jacksonville. Brian Cox would know that if he pops his head in here. We'll have to ask him. He's from Weewahitchka. Pitch to Fleming. Ground ball. Nice play by the pitcher over to first in time for the out. There will not be a throw home. So Fleming gets the RBI. And Franklin County with the early lead. It's 1-0. Blanton Adair, the third baseman. A chopper to the third baseman. He has it's going to be a long throw across, and they get him. Good strong throw there. Reed Thompson on the 5-3 as the folks in blue down to our right roar their approval. So a half inning in the books. Franklin County does get 1 run. And we head to the bottom of the first. West Seminole will send the following batting lineup to the plate here in the bottom of the first. 23 is Troy Stoll at short. 99 is Reed Thompson at third. 13, Tyson Osborne at first. 20 is Maverick Doherty behind the plate. 58 is Landon Klinger at second. 7 is Ethan Pruitt in left. 24, Brayton Curlin in right center. 0, Connor Tadudis in the pitcher circle. 16 is Mark Abanovitz. 14 is Everett Nays. 5 is Graham Kamara. 10 is Braden King in left center. David Osborne, Mike Nays, Victor Doherty, Evel Stallings, the assistant coaches. For Franklin County defensively, in the infield from left to right, from third to first, 23 is Blanton Adair. 8 is Kobe Joseph. 3, Ganner Poloronis. And 5 is Ethan Shiver. 21 is Camden Roberts. 10 is Kason Taylor. 18 is Aiden Banks. 30 is Weston Hollenbeck. Behind the plate, number 1, Josiah Fleming. In the pitcher circle is number 7, Brian Taylor. The Weather Channel app is telling me that it is 88 degrees. So yeah, it is the temperature starting to spike as the sun, which we couldn't find early in the morning, it's found its way out now. As we also notice, according to the Weather Channel app, that we have a 50% chance of rain in the 2 o'clock hour, 60 at 3, and then 70 at 4 and 5, but then it'll roll out. So hopefully that means we'll be fine and the fields will be fine overnight. And then we'll be ready to get back to action at 9 a.m. tomorrow with West Volusia and Sneads. That's an elimination game. Avon Park and San Antonio in the winner's bracket at 11. As Troy Stoll to the plate to lead things off here for West Seminole in their navy blue tops with the, I guess, digital camo sleeves. That's white and blue and black, it looks like, with the white pants. Franklin County, as we mentioned, maroon tops with the, looks like a black FC across the chest. That's a ground ball. Nice play by the pitcher over to first in time. Nice glove work there by Brian Taylor, smothering that one 1-3. So 1 out here in the first. Might be able to hear the wind blowing through the crowd mic a little bit to give you an idea of the wind. And those flags are really whipping around in straightaway center, blowing straight in. I mean, that's as hard as we've seen those flags whipping around all day. A ball and a strike to Thompson. No relation. Pitch to Thompson. Popped up a mile high. That'll get out of play to our left. Off the top of the press box and down. Pitch headed home. Popped up a mile high. That's going to hit the roof. Right on top of us. And down. Bouncing all around. So this will be pitch number 5. And back in play. You notice the big patch of that. Unless I'm deaf, that sounds like thunder in my in the crowd mic somewhere nearby. That's popped up, and it will be caught. No, it dropped. The left center fielder had it, Braden King, but it squirted out of his glove. So Thompson with the single brings up Tyson Osborne, the first baseman. As he lets that one ride. Gets away from the catcher, and the runner will take second. Now, I'm not sure, only because, as we mentioned in our previous 2 games, the roof over the fans to our first base side is obstructing first base. That's fouled away. So I can't tell if runners can take off when the ball hits the machine or when it crosses the plate. It's hard to tell because we can't see the runner for about halfway from first to second, maybe closer to 2/3 actually. Pitch to Osborne, hit a mile high down the left side. Shortstop coming over and will make the catch. Did he catch it? No, he dropped it. Oh, it's a double play. Actually, he did catch it. He did catch it, and Thompson was all the way to third. That's a double play. So that was Kobe Joseph in foul ground making the catch, but the runner took off, and that's going to be an easy double play. So 6 unassisted on the double play, and just like that, 1 inning in the books. Franklin County will come to bat with a 1-0 lead. a shout out to the 7 Hotel here in Sebring, putting us up these next few days. It is Saturday, so it is weekend live entertainment, live music on the patio from 6 to 10. And follow them on Twitter at Apex at 7. It is SEVAN, not the digit. Pretty good sized crowd on both sides. Looks like West Seminole just about filling up their bleachers to our right. It's not a far drive for them. That might explain why they may have a couple more fans. They don't live as far away. As the wind starting to pick up in this crowd mic here. Noticing the logo across the West Seminoles kind of looks like the New England Patriots. We're seeing, a lot of the hats down there have that Patriot logo on the front as well. Different colors though, red head with the white tail in the logo. So we'll head to the top of the second with Roberts, Shiver, and Banks. Batters 5, 6, and 7 for Franklin County. They lead 1-0. Here in our third and final game in the machine pitch division in Division 2. In Division 2, the smaller parks.
Number 21, Camden Roberts.
There will be a Division 2 World Series this year in Lumberton. The pitch, swing and a miss. Separated them, so those teams have a fighting chance against similar competition. Lets that one ride. So 3 more pitches here for Camden Roberts, the left fielder. Pitch is popped up, out of play, off the top of the West Seminole dugout. It's 1-2. The pitch to Roberts is popped up on the infield, and it will fall. Good hustle there. We can see at least we could see the legs anyway of Tyson Osborne coming into view. Trying to hustle to make that play in foul ground. So I believe this is going to be pitch 4. I can't count. To Camden Roberts. That's what happens when you wake up at 5:20 in the morning local time to get up here. Pitch, swung on, ground ball, shortstop, ranging to his left. Oh, he can't get it. It'll land in left center field for a hit. Good effort there from Troy Stoll. Long run to his left to try to make that play.
Now to bat, number 5.
Is Ethan Shiver to the plate. The first baseman batting from the left side. Pitch, he lets that one ride. Runner headed to second. Good strong throw. It's going to be offline. Ends up in right center. Throw back to second will not be in time. And I believe we have only 3 games in the Division I tournament as well. He squares around a bunt and misses. But the T-ball division has games going until 3. The final start times are 3. Whether we get them in is going to be another story, as weather is threatening. Shiver with the swing and a miss. So 2 strikes on Shiver. Aiden Banks waiting on deck. Franklin County with a single tally in the first. They lead 1-0. The pitch, swing and a miss. Did he tip it? He did not. That'll be a strikeout. One down here for Aiden Banks.
Aiden Banks.
Batting from the left side. Pitch to Banks. He lets that one ride. Definitely one of the smaller 8-year-olds I think we've seen today. That's almost as big as he is. Banks showing bunt, and he gets it down. Pitcher comes out, gloves, throws to first. And he's safe. He beats it out. Must have been a close play because the umpire emphatic with the call. The throw gets away. Runner to second. It's in the outfield. Runner to third. They're going to send him all the way around, and he is going to score and get dirty at the end on the slide. So infield single turns into a, I guess, inside the Parker after he was thrown around a little bit. 2-run score to make it 3-0. I think it is Gannon Poloronis. I think it's an R.
Now up to bat, number 3, Gannon Poloronis.
As the West Seminole infield, I'm going to talk about it. After throwing the ball around a little bit, allowing 2 runs to score. And the meeting breaks as Gannon Poloronis, Poloronis. And the first pitch he sees, he lets ride. Squaring around a bunt, he goes after it and misses it for a strike. As Stoll charging in from a shortstop spot. So 2 pitches, 3 left. Will he show bunt again? Yes, here comes the shortstop. He gets it down. Good hustle by the shortstop. Bare hands, throws to first, and I don't think they're going to get him. He's going to be safe. So the bunt single by Poloronis, despite the good effort there by Stoll, coming charging in hard from short. Bryson Brown, the batter. One in the first, 2 so far here in the second for Franklin County. Throw down to second. The runner is not going. Now he'll go. Well, now he'll turn around and come back. Good backup there by the second baseman, Klinger. We see some ominous gray clouds now to our right, out there in right center. Throw down to second, and it gets away. Second baseman backing up. He's going to try to get there. Oh, we got a run down. Second baseman running him back. Does he get him? I think he has. He got hidden behind the roof, but the West Seminole fans are clapping, so that tells me they got him out. Because we can't see him. 2 outs. Bryson Brown with, I believe, 4 pitches left. He will swing and miss. That is ripped foul to the left side. As Brown in the box. The pitch is swung on, popped up, foul back. I believe this is pitch number 5 here. Again, 1 in the first, 2 in the second. Have Franklin County up 3-0 here early. Third and final game here on Elks Field here at the Max Long Complex. The pitch is a swing. Hit into left field. Left fielder getting over, and he can't get to it. He gets past him. He's around first. It's going to be at least a double, if not more. He's rounding second. He will stop there. Stand-up double for Bryson Brown. Now that pickoff is really big because that cost him a run.
Now to bat number 30, Weston Hollenbeck.
Weston Hollenbeck, the right fielder. His time is called. I think Franklin County's got some, I guess, questions if that should be the right batter. That's the batter we have up here. Pulled Hollenbeck out of the box. He's in the on-deck circle watching, and like I said, that's what we have up here. Again, 1 in the first, 2 in the second, a runner at second in Bryson Brown. Looking for more as Hollenbeck will take pitch 1. Again, ugly patch of gray clouds over right and right center. The pitch swung on, popped up, right side. And it falls foul. And the pitch popped up, right side, second baseman. Oh, in and out of the glove. He had it and it squirted free. He was kind of backpedaling a little bit, so he didn't have his body underneath him. Landon Klinger, he had it in his glove, and it just popped free. So runners at the corners for Kaysen Taylor, K-A-C-E-N, Taylor. Blowing in the flags along both power alleys. Again, 2 in left center, 2 in right center, 2 in straight away. As the runner will take second without the throw. And I love it. Even without the throw, the kid wants to get dirty. That's what 8-year-olds do. They want to get dirty. It's a constant reminder to tell mom and dad to make sure there's all temperature cheer at the house to get those stains out. Squares around the bunny, gets it down. Pitcher, good anticipation, over to first in time. Good job there by, I think that's Cadutis in the pitcher circle on the 1-3. So Franklin County gets 2. Could have gotten a lot more, but they leave 2 on. So we're through an inning and a half. We will head to the bottom of the second. West Seminole coming to bat, trailing 3-0. I want to give another shout out to Mr. Chad Barr. Chad Barr Law, West Seminole's auto accident attorney. He's located at 986 Douglas Avenue in Altamont Springs. You can give him a call at area code 407-599-9036. Check him out at chadbarlaw.com or email him at chad@chadbarlaw.com. Barr is B-A-R-R. So thank you, Chad, for your support of Jock Jive's coverage this weekend. Maverick Doherty, Landon Klinger, Ethan Pruitt will be your batters here in the bottom of the second. We had some changes for Franklin County. Number 11, Micah King, going into the game defensively. As we get to the action, Maverick Doherty will step in, the number 4 batter. So 4, 5, and 6. Pitch swung on, ripped down the left side. Fair ball. Gets away from the left fielder. We got a foot race. It's going to be at least 2 bases. He's at second. He will make the turn for third to throw to third, and he is going to be safe. He gets under the tag. The ball was there in plenty of time, but the third baseman just didn't get the ball down as he slid under it. So a triple for Maverick Doherty on a close play. The ball landed and then took a funny hop on the left fielder, Camden Roberts, getting by him. Klinger squaring around a bunt. He did not get it. It gets away. The runner will head back to third as
Number 58, Landon Klinger.
as it starting to look like the clouds covering up the sun as it's getting a little darker out right now. The pitch is swung on, foul back. I believe this is a 2-strike pitch. He chops it. Third baseman has it. They'll go to first. And they got him, 5-3, but the run does score. Klinger driving in Maverick Doherty. So West Sem on the board. It's now 3-1. As Ethan Pruitt, the left fielder, to the plate, and he will take a pitch.
Now to bat, number 7, Ethan
As
Pruitt.
Brayton Curlin waits on deck. Pitch. Swung on, popped up. Left center fielder coming in, and he can't make the play. Good hustle play, but then the throw gets away. Runner's going to take second. I think the ball from the outfield missed the pitcher. Also, almost a great play out there. I believe that's Cason Taylor almost hauling that one in. Now the tying run comes to the plate in Brayton Curlin. The pitch, swing and a miss.
Now to bat, number 24, Braxton Copeland.
Runner caught in a rundown, throw down to second, and he's back in time. Close play there, Ethan Pruitt. Almost got caught leaning way too far off a second. The pitch to Curlin is a swing and a miss. Again, going about halfway is Pruitt, forcing him to throw down to third. So the 1-1 to Curlin. Takes a ball, a runner will take off. They'll throw down to third. He'll catch it, and he'll go back to second. So 2 more for Curlin. The pitch, swing and a miss. Little alert goes off on my phone, says that rain will start at 1:54, so we'll have to keep an eye on that. That's 20 minutes away. But there is a lot of thick gray clouds out right now.
Now to bat, number 0,
I believe the catcher may have gotten a piece of that ball. The last pitch to Shia Fleming is might be an equipment issue. Actually, no, they look like they're checking out that left hand and wrist. That's his catching hand, I believe. So it looks like he's all right. Gets a pat on the butt from the pitching coach, and nice hand up from both sides. Home plate umpire patting him on the head. As the gray clouds are getting bigger and they seem to be getting closer. So obviously watching that, don't have a whole lot of choice. They're awfully ominous above us here. As pitch to Cadutas, he offers, he misses. So I believe there are 2 outs. Yes. After the strikeout of Curlin. So 2 down. Connor Kududis, Kutudis. And he swings and misses. Nice big cut there by the, I would say, the pitcher. He's playing in the pitcher circle. He's not technically pitching. Not yet, anyway. Next year, get out of this division, then you get to start to throw the ball. The pitch to Kududis. He's taking all the way there. I believe that is pitch number 3 as the catcher throws down, and Pruitt will backpedal to second. The pitch is swung on and missed. Another big cut. And that is a strikeout for out number 3. So that'll do it for the second inning. West Seminole does get 1. They leave 1 on. So 2 innings in the books. We'll head to the top of the third. Franklin County looking to add to a 3-1 lead. Watching on the Weather Channel app, you can hit the future, and unfortunately the blue dot that is Sebring has got some green going over it with some yellow and red later today. So the grounds crew here at Sebring is going to earn their keep here in a few hours. So for West Seminole, looks like Graham Kamar in the pitcher circle for Kududis. And then number 16, Mark Banovitz in for, I guess that's number 3. Or maybe number 7, Ethan Pruitt in the left. So here we go. Top of the third underway as Micah King will take a pitch low.
Number 11, Micah King.
Pitch number 2. Big swing and a miss. So 3 more for Micah King, the number 12 batter in the lineup. Then back to the top with Kobe Joseph and Brian Taylor. The pitch, swing and a miss, chase one low, it's 1-2. Well, the blue sky we saw earlier is just about gone. As Mother Nature is threatening to throw a monkey wrench into the tournament. The pitch, swing and a miss. Did he tip it? He did not. That is a strikeout. 1 down here in the third for Kobe Joseph, who struck out his first time. Joseph with the red batting helmet with the patriotic stripes, or the stars rather, the white stars on the blue background. He takes pitch number 1. He has 4 left. Squares around to bunt, but he bunts it foul. 1-1 the count. Feel the wind blowing through the crowd mic outside. Squaring around to bunt, bunts it foul. Now 1-2, so I believe 2 pitches left for Joseph. Brian Taylor, the batter, on deck, but now he'll come to the plate. Back-to-back strikeouts as Joseph strikes out for the second time. Taylor singled and scored in the first inning for Franklin County. Gave Franklin the 1-0 lead. As he takes a pitch. So 4 left. That is a shot into left center for a base hit. So Taylor now 2 for 2. As Josiah Fleming, who grounded out to the pitcher to drive in a run, will step to the plate. The pitch takes one. Throw down to second, and he is going to be safe as he gets under the tag. Good strong throw from Daugherty. Shortstop almost had the tag in time, but Taylor slides under it. The pitch, ground ball. Pitcher knocks it down. Shortstop or second baseman over to throw and will not get him. Runner at third takes the wide turn. Now he's going to go, and he will score. Runner around second, headed to third. The pitcher had it in the pitcher circle. Now he's caught in the middle. Now he'll go to third, and he'll be safe. All started when Kamara, number 5, knocked the ball down, but slowed it up to where the second baseman couldn't get it in time. So Fleming at third base. He does drive in Taylor to make it 4-1. As Blanton Adair with the 5-3 ground out his first time. As the runner at third, boy, he almost came halfway home. As the catcher throws the ball back to the pitcher. Really showing some aggressive base running out here. That one is popped up right side, right center fielder. Oh, he falls and can't make the play. Looked like his legs came out from underneath him and almost made the catch anyway. But the run scores in Josiah Fleming. So a 5-1 lead now for Franklin. As Camden Roberts, he singled, stole second, and scored his first time up, and he'll take a pitch. Runner headed to second to throw down, will not be in time. Franklin looking to run any chance they get. Ethan Shiver hoping to bat. He waits on deck. It is a pair of runs here in the third to make it 5-1. The pitch is a ground ball. Second baseman has it. Over to first. And apparently he gets away. As a runner around third, he will come in to score. So Roberts with the RBI, scoring Adair to make it 6-1.
Now to bat, number 5, Ethan Shiver.
Ethan Shiver struck out his first time. He'll bat from the left side. As the third base coach having a talk with the home plate umpire. Quick meeting. So 1 in the first, 2 in the second, 3 in the third for the boys in maroon from Franklin. Takes a pitch. Catcher will throw down to second. Runner does not go. They'll run him back. The pitch squares around a bunt, but it'll be foul. The pitch swung on and fouled out of play. The left heads up to the left. Shriver batting from the left side. Again, Roberts the runner at first. And the pitch is swung on. Ground ball. Shortstop has it. He'll fire to second. In and out of the glove. Did he get it back in time? He did not. As the ball squirted out of Klinger's glove. So when you have two runners on.
Now to bat, number 18, Aiden Banks.
And I guess the West Volusia coach coming out, I'm not sure what the argument is. As he's trying to make the case that the second baseman had the ball long enough before it fell out, but looks like to no avail. Takes a pitch. Pitch, he lays down the bunt. Catcher comes out, bare hands, throws the foul. He's going to put it in his pocket. He'll just throw it back to the pitcher. A bunt single for Aiden Banks. And Franklin has him loaded. Stoll was charging in from short, but Doherty makes the play. Pump toward first. Not sure if the first baseman wasn't there. Again, we can't see first base because of the roof hanging over. As Gannon Polaronis to the plate. And he takes a pitch. And there's two runners on base. Oh, and the runner at second touched the runner at first. I don't know if they saw that. The catcher was throwing it back. Time is called, and the runner at second was about 2 steps off a second, and he actually pushed the runner back. I guess he can do that. The bases are still loaded. The pitch. Lets that one ride. As the runner at second goes halfway to third, not sure where he can go as time is called. Guess that's a design play. They're going to wait to see if the umpire calls time or to see if they will throw behind the runner at second to allow the runner from third to score as Polaronis goes after it and misses it. 2-1 as the runner from second goes halfway and goes back. Seeing how bright it is out there, it looks like the sun is trying to find its way through the clouds. Good luck on that. Because the clouds are thick and white and unfortunately mostly gray. That's a swing and a miss by Polaronis for, I believe, strike 2. So I believe this will be pitch number 5. Yeah, a lot of that is due south of us, I think. Pitch is a swing and a miss for strike 3, so Franklin will leave them loaded, but they add 3 more. 1 in the first, 2 in the second, 3 in the third. So through 2.5, we go to the bottom of the third. West Seminole with work to do. They trail 6-1. Got word, I guess, 14 miles of us to the south there is lightning, but as long as it's, I believe, what is it, with, if it's 10 miles away, we're fine, but if anything within 10, or is it 8? Is it 10 that will delay it? 8 to 10. So as long as that lightning doesn't get any closer, we'll be fine. Big shout out to Mr. Chad Barr with Chad Barr Law, West Seminole's auto accident attorney. He's located at 986 Douglas Avenue in Altamont Springs. You can give him a call at area code 407-599-9036, or you can email Chad at chadbarlaw.com. as West Seminole will send up 9, 10, 11 Urbanovitz, Nays, and Kamara here in the bottom of the third. Notice that here at Sebring, they have one of those little gizmos that measures how far the lightning is away. I'm assuming there's at least one pair of eyes glued to that right now. As West Seminole looking to battle back. They've given up runs in every inning as a left-hander hits the ball up the box, and that will be a base hit for Urbanovitz. Everett Nays to the plate. The pitch, a swing and a miss on a low pitch. Catcher throws down to second. The runner is halfway. Oh, and it gets away from the shortstop. He'll head to second and stay there. So everybody is doing the aggressive base running here as Urbanovitz was about halfway, just goading him into a throw, which they did. So a runner at second with nobody out. The pitch to Nays is a ball. He's halfway again. They'll throw down to third. If the ball is caught, they'll look him back, and the umpire calls time. And the pitch is swung on and missed. Was it tipped? No, it gets away from the catcher, running head to third, and he will be safe. No throw. Like that patch of gray clouds above us is starting to move to our left. There's still a lot of cloud cover, though. That is foul tipped at the plate. Actually swung on and missed. That's a strikeout, and they almost got the double play. They almost got Urbanovitz slow getting back to the base at third. So one down here for Grant Kamara. That is popped up on the infield. And that's going to fall between multiple infielders. And that's going to score a run. Kamara hit one into shallow right center. Actually hit the infield grass. That's going to be an RBI for Kamara. Urbanovitz scores. It is now 6-2. As the left-handed hitting Braden King to the plate. Lets it ride. Throw down to second. Runner will head back to first. Ground ball right side. First baseman has it. He'll take it himself. 3 unassisted for out number 2, but the runner takes second in Graham Kamara. As Troy Stoll grounded out 1-3 his first time. And the pitch gets away from the catcher. Runner's headed to third, and he'll turn and head back as the ball bounced back to Fleming. It's ground ball, shortstop to his knees, has it, pops up over to first. And it gets away. Runner around third. He's going to score. Runner to second, headed to third. Throw to the plate, not in time. A throwing error, plates a run. As Kamara scores to make it 6-3. Stoll all the way to third as Reed Thompson to the plate. Again, it's one of those cases where the ball gets lost in that roof to our right side. You saw the throw from the shortstop. Must have gotten away somehow. Unfortunately, that's all I can do is speculate because that roof is right over first base from our location. Pitch to Thompson, ground ball, left side, third base has it, fires over to first, and that's in time for out number 3. But West Seminole creeps closer with a pair of runs. They leave 1. They've left 2 on through 3. Halfway home here in our finale here on day 1. Franklin County with the 6-3 lead over West Seminole here on jockjive.com. Go to the top of the 4th. We want to thank again the 7 Hotel in Sebring for their putting us up here the next few days. Home with the $8 lunch special. Lunch burger topped with ruby red tomatoes, sliced red onions, crisp lettuce, and choice of cheese served on a soft, freshly baked brioche roll. You had their signature chips, which are tossed in their secret salt seasoning, and a drink for only $8. That's from 11 to 2 every day. And this weekend on Friday and Saturday from 6 to 10, there is live music out on the patio. We'll be checking that out a little later. Number 0, Connor Cadutis now at second for Landon Klinger for West Seminole as
now up to bat, number 22, Bryson Brown.
As Bryson Brown to the plate. And that is a ground ball. Third baseman has it. Long throw across, high, and not in time. As the runner to second, throw to second is going to be offline. The leadoff runner. Again, we're in the top of the 4th in a 6-3 game. Weston Hollenbeck reached on an error his first time. Lets that one ride. Hollenbeck was left on base in the second inning. 6-3 our score, as ripped down the right side, but just foul by a couple feet. That was we didn't get that rain the Weather Channel was talking about, so hopefully luck will be on our side. So we look to get these final machine pitch games done here on day 1. The pitch, swing and a miss. As the rain has finally made an appearance. You can hear it, might hear it in the crowd. Mike, swing and a miss. As the raindrops are starting to dot the roof in front of us. Figure as long as it doesn't get any heavier and the lightning stays away, I think we're going to be fine. Pitch. Takes one. Hollenbeck down on strikes as Kason Taylor now to the plate. Wearing number 10. K-A-C-E-N, Taylor. Squaring around to bunt. He gets it down. It'll be the pitcher over to first. And not in time. Oh, they do call him out. A late call. We didn't see a signal from the base umpire after a long time. And now we get one. So I guess it'll go 1-3 for out number 2 as Brown is now at second. I'll make it at third as Micah King to the plate.
Now to bat number 11, Micah King.
As we start to see fans scurrying for shelter. Rain picking up just a little. Pitch swung on and missed by King. Again, we're in the top of the fourth, our third and final game here on day one. Franklin County holding on to a 6-3 lead and looking for more. The pitch. Swing and a miss. Is that strike 3? No, strike 2. And the throw gets away from the pitcher. Throw coming home will not be in time. As Brown scores to make it 7-3. I think there's a question on how many strikes there are, if that was strike 3 or not. So the question is, if that was strike 3, then that run doesn't count. And the West Seminole coaches are asking how many strikes, and I think the base umpire, according to his count, it was just 2. Would have been a big call if it was 3, because that run wouldn't have counted. That would have been the third out at the plate. But we play on. So Franklin County for the 4th inning in a row has pushed at least one across. And the pitch is a swing and a miss. Now that will be strike 3. For Franklin County, with another run, we're through 3.5. Then to the bottom of the 4th, West Seminole will send up batters 3, 4, and 5 in Osborne, Doherty, and Klinger. Looking to rally, they trail 7-3. Sound you might be hearing is me pulling the crowd mic under the overhang so it won't get wet. As the roof out of the reach of the overhang is nearly entirely wet. And did I see Brian? I think Brian Cox, as he called it, I thought I saw him waving his hands down there. I think we have been suspended. Play has been suspended. The players are off the field. And just a reminder again, folks, please like us on Facebook on Jock Jive, JOCKJIVE. We will keep you updated when we get back to the action here. So at about 2:04, we have been suspended as the rain starts to come down a little harder. So we're going to sign off for now, but again, Jock Jive Sports, look for them on the web. We will update you there when we get back to action. When we do, it'll be the bottom of the 4th as the tarps are coming out, as the folks from Sebring look to cover the fields as rain is here, but might be getting worse. It is 7-3 as we go to the bottom of the 4th. Again, like us on Facebook, and we'll keep you updated on when we get back to the action. And good afternoon, folks. Back here after almost a 4-hour delay. It'll be a little short of 4 hours as the Franklin County team is back out on the field just to set the stage of where we were before the rains came. Franklin County leads 7-3. They've scored at least once in every inning, 1 in the first, 2 in the second, 3 in the third, 1 in the fourth. West Seminole with a single tally in the second, 2 in the third, and that's where we are. And West Seminole will lead things off with Tyson Osborne, Maverick Doherty, and Landon Klinger, which is a good segue to the fact that I did not realize I didn't have the shout-out line up there today, so we've got a couple of those. It says, "Go Braxton, West Seminole All-Stars. Mommy and Daddy are so proud of you." The next one says, "I would like to send a shout-out to Maverick Doherty," with the pronunciation in the parentheses. Thank you for that. Number 20, "We want that bomb, son. Speak loud. We can't hear you guys," with the smiley emoji. Then the next one says, "Go Tyson, base hit." So Doherty. So sorry about that, Maverick. We've screwed your name up the whole time. I thought it was Doherty. It's Doherty. So sorry about that. Up, here we go again. Shout out to there we go, up to bat second. That's right. That was from the 407 area code. Thank you for setting me straight. My running joke is I was hooked on phonics, but it was about 40 years ago, so it's kind of all worn off. So that's my excuse. But I will brag, I was darn good at phonics, and I was good at multiplication and spelling. But yet I am a newspaper reporter guy, so, you know. So we're about to this is the final of our 3 games, just to set the state of what we've had earlier today. Avon Park won the opener 12-7 over West Volusia. San Antonio in 3 innings, 16-1 over Sneads. So Avon Park's taking on San Antonio in the 11 a.m. game here on Elks Field. We will open tomorrow at 9 a.m. with West Volusia and Sneads. Avon Park, San Antonio, that winner will get the winner of this one. So this winner here will get a bye all the way to the 7 o'clock game, which will be a good note to remember if we get the 3 teams tied with 1 loss scenario, which could happen. In that scenario, the winner of this Franklin County West Seminole game will have to play 2 games in that scenario to win the championship. Again, Franklin County's wearing their, as they did earlier, their maroon tops with the white stripe around the shoulder blades, the white letters across the back with the black numerals and the white trim. West Seminole with the navy blue tops with the, I guess, the digital camo on the sleeves. White letters and it looks like gray numbers on the back. So, again, we halted play at 2:04, and I've got 6:03, so we may be technically 4 hours when we get going here. I think we saw umpires. We might be waiting on umpires. I'm going to give a shout-out to those guys. It was awfully hot earlier today. And, of course, a huge, huge, huge shout-out to the grounds crew. I think some of them are sitting up here in the press box with us. It was quite a treat seeing those 9 and 10-year-olds trying to lay down a tarp. The same 9 and 10-year-olds that I think will be in Bristol next week, so let's pray none of them catch cold between now and next Saturday. So shout out to all the small ground crew guys that were out there. And we have umpires. So it looks like we're getting back to action here. And again, it'll be Tyson Osborne leading things off for West Seminole, Maverick Doherty, and Landon Klinger. Batters 3, 4, and 5 as West Seminole is hoping the long delay will bring better results as they trail here 7-3. Again, the shout-out line on your screen, 850-380-7267. If you want to shout out to your favorite player or team, that's how you do it, and we'll get it on the air. As the Franklin County players are in position, umpires on the field. We're just waiting for young Mr. Osborne to get into the box, so we're getting close. And it will be 4 hours plus. Now we're at 6:05. 6:05 Eastern Time. This is the third and final game on this field today, so we'll have 3 here today, 4 tomorrow. Again, your game times are 9 and 11, then 2 and 4, so there's a kind of built-in break between games 2 and 3. As the West Volusia Sneads winner in the losers bracket will play again at 2. The Avon Park San Antonio winner plays at 11, then will play again at 4. Now I guess we're testing the pitching machine now. Of course, they had to disconnect it and obviously pull it off the field. So we have both coaches out there with the home plate umpire, and I guess to see if the ball is being slung at the proper speed and height. Again, defensively for Franklin County, Blanton Adair at third, Kobe Joseph at second, Gannon Pola Norris at second, and Ethan Shiver at first. The outfield from left to right, 21 Camden Roberts, 10 is Kason Taylor, 18 is Aiden Banks, and Weston Hollenbeck right. Behind the plate, number 1 is Josiah Fleming, and number 7, Brian Taylor in the pitcher's circle. So we're still doing some adjusting to the pitching machine. Again, this will be the final game here. Looks like the action is about to get started on the other fields. I hear my buddy Mike Rideout's voice behind us in the main press box. It's kind of interesting here at Sebring. We're off in our little cubicle here, whereas the other 3 fields are in the open press box area. As Mr. Osborne is about to step into box. And we're about to get going after what looks like it's going to be 4 hours and 3 minutes of delay. The good news is, well, you never want to have a delay, but at least it's in Game 3 and not Game 1. In the first game where you have 4-hour delay, then you got to play 2 games after that, then be back here at 9 o'clock tomorrow morning. So very overcast, can't see any blue sky, but it's very light gray and white clouds, so hopefully Mother Nature has had her final say for this tournament. So here we go at 6:08 as he takes a pitch for ball 1. So I guess if you're want to be technically correct, 4 hours, 4 minutes. Back to the action. Pitch number 2 is swung on and missed by Osborne. So Osborne with 3 more pitches to go. Again, machine pitch players allowed 5 pitches per at bat. You must swing on pitch 5. Pitch number 3, swung on ground ball. Oh, it hits the lip of the grass. Takes a funny hop, shortstop from his knees over to first. And in time. Wow, that was a funny hop. There is a swath of dirt from pitcher's mound to home plate. It hit the lip and bounced away from the pitcher. So it goes 4-3 because the ball took a funny hop to the second baseman. Good job there by, I think that's Pola Norris over there for out number 1. 1 down here for Maverick Doherty. So Doherty will step in with 1 out in the 4th. I think we're waiting for, I think this is Klinger. He's got to go around to the left on-deck circle to be behind the batter so he's not in harm's way should a line drive shot come at him. So pitch number 1 to Doherty. He will swing and miss. Boy, about came out of his shoes on that one. Very little wind to see in the flags that are out in left, from left center to right center. Pitch number 2 to Doherty is swung on and missed. Count now is 0-2. So he has 3 more pitches to work with as Landon Klinger waits on deck. 7-3 our score. As we mentioned, Franklin County with a run in every inning so far. Pitch number 3 headed home, and he will swing and foul that one back. So he has 2 more left to work with. And we will be back 9 a.m. tomorrow morning. West Volusia and Sneads. That will be an elimination game. So the loser of that will have the dubious honor of the first team to exit. Pitch 4, swung on, hit into left field, and it is caught by the left fielder, Camden Roberts. Line drive shot. That's a good thing. If he misses that, he's running for days. As I want to say is this an ozone field? It looks like an ozone field, so probably about a 200-foot fence. If that ball gets past the left fielder, it's a foot race as Klinger will take ball 1 up. So we understand Sebring's AAA team is going to Bristol next weekend. Is that the only one? The only Sebring team? And AAA. So they got 2 teams going. To the shortstop, over to first, in time as number 8, Joseph, and Adair kind of came together on the ground ball. So a 1-2-3 half inning. It is the first one of the ball game. So we will head to the top of the 5th. Franklin County looking to add to their 7-3 lead. We want to give another shout out to Mr. Chad Barr, attorney at law. He is West Seminole's auto accident attorney, located at 986 Douglas Avenue in Altamont Springs. Give him a call at 407-599-9036 or find him on the web at www.chadbarlaw.com. Was in an auto accident myself in late August. Some lady ran a yield sign and totaled out my car. Fortunately, she hit the back corner and didn't T-bone me. It would have been a whole lot worse. Sporting 4 herniated discs in my upper back, which is hurting just a little, and I'm not terrible, but definitely enough to get the services of an attorney on the case, which he's on right now. We're in the tail end of the, I guess what you call mediation or discussion. We haven't filed suit yet. As Ethan Pruitt, I'm sorry, we have to switch that around. How about the top of the lineup? Kobe Joseph, Brian Taylor, Josiah Fleming. 1, 2, and 3 for Franklin County here in the top of the 5th. Looking to add to a 7-3 lead. I think it's called My Radar app reads 80 degrees right now, so it is still nice and warm, but there was a nice breeze blowing. We were waiting for the grounds crew. Phenomenal job. Sure, they've had a lot of practice. Sebring hosted state tournaments here last year, and from what I understand, they'll host some next year too. The way it works in Dixie here in Florida, you got 5 age groups, and they make it a point that either that the north and the south parts of the state each get at least 2. So Sebring had, I think, 3 last year. They have 2 this year, and then Bristol will have the majors, the AAA, and the ozone in 7 days. Kobe Joseph has struck out twice, so he's looking to put bat on ball here. Pitch number 1 to Joseph. He lets ride. The pitch lays down the bunt. It is foul. Got a piece of the catcher. Notice on some of these hats that the West Volusia contingent is wearing, they have the New England Patriot logo. The blue head with the white star with the red stripes flaming behind it. Pitch number 3 is a big swing and a miss for strike 2. So he's got 2 left to work with. Joseph making the final out of the bottom of the 4th. Pitch number 4 headed home. It is swung on and popped up. That'll get out of play to the right side behind the West Seminole dugout. So this is pitch number 5. He's going to have to swing the rest of the way. Payoff pitch, swung on, hit well to center field. It will drop for a base hit. Left center fielder comes up with it, fires a strike into second. So a leadoff single for Kobe Joseph. He stands at first for Brian Taylor, who's got 2 hits and 2 runs scored. This is the 3rd time the leadoff man's been aboard for Franklin. That run has scored in each of the previous 2 instances. Taylor squaring around the bunt, pulls back, lets it ride, and the runner will take second. The throw down will not be in time. So a stolen base for Kobe Joseph. Had this discussion earlier. Brian Cox was in here with us, one of the national directors from Florida. Anytime a player shows bunt, he must bunt or pull the bat back. He cannot pull back and swing away. There is a warning on the first offense. He is called out on the second offense. Pitch swinging away as he swings and misses on a ball up in the zone. So Taylor with 3 left. And shout out to the grounds crew again here at Sebring. The big ones and the little ones. Shame we didn't have video of those youngsters trying to pin down that tarp. That was quite funny. Hit into left center. It'll fall for a base hit. Gets away from the left fielder briefly. The runner around third. They will send him home as the throw comes into second. He came out of his shoe. He ran so fast. Good hustle there, Kobe Joseph, losing the shoe halfway home. So an RBI single. Brian Taylor now 3 for 3. Score is now 8-3. As Josiah Fleming to the plate. Pardon me. Throw down to second, and the runner goes halfway, and he'll go back. Fleming with a ground out 1-3 that drove in a run. He has an RBI single as well, so 2 RBIs for the number 3 batter, the catcher, Josiah Fleming. Pitch number 2. Lets that one ride. The runner will go halfway. Good throw there from the catcher. One hops right to the shortstop, and they'll run him back. Haven't seen a catcher throw a runner out yet, but we did see one in a game earlier where the throw went down to second, and the runner overran the base by about 10 feet, and he was easily tagged out. Squares around a bunt, gets it down, but it'll be foul. That would be awfully impressive to see an 8-year-old catcher throw a runner out trying to steal. You'll have high school coaches drooling over that if they see that. Shoot, they'll try to get the kid at their high school faster. Try to speed up the process. The pitch swung on and missed. Throw down to second. He goes about 60% of the way, and they'll run him back. And if you missed the first half of this game, we mentioned that the roof sheltering the first base side, the West Seminole contingent, is blocking our view of first base. So we have to watch the base umpire tell us whether it's a safe or out. That one's hit ground ball to second base, over to short, covering for 1. That's all they get. So that'll go 4-6. Nice job there. That is, I think, Klinger to Stoll on the 4-6 for out number 2. Sorry, out number 1. Fleming aboard for the second time and brings up Blanton Adair, who is 1 for 2 with a single and an RBI. As he lets the first pitch ride, throw down to second. That's a good throw. Another one hopper to the shortstop, and they run him back. Troy Stoll is going to be good and tired after this game as he's running back almost every runner to first. The Franklin contingent gets loud down there below. Ground ball. Nice. Knocked down by the shortstop. Recovers to second. Not in time. He overshoots second base. Right fielder backing him up. We may have a play at third. A throw to third. Oh, they send him back to second. Now they send him to third as the ball goes over the third baseman's head. I guess that's a fielder's choice, and I guess an E technically, but now runners at second and third. Key point of this game is West Seminole's trying to keep it close, but Franklin threatening to blow it wide open here. Already up 5 with 2 runners on for Camden Roberts, who has 2 hits. As the catcher looks the runner back and throws the ball to the pitcher. Camden Roberts with a single in the second and a single in the third. The pitch swung on, line drive shot over the shortstop. Left center has it. He'll fire one to second, but there's nobody there. Runner around third coming in to score. This is going to be a 2-run single. He stopped for a minute, not sure why. Good shot there by Camden Roberts. He's now 3 for 3 with 3 RBIs. As Fleming comes in and Adair comes in, it's now 10-3. Ethan Shiver, the batter, he is struck out and reached on a fielder's choice. First pitch, throw down to second, but the runner will go back. The NBA free agent deadline is tomorrow, so I've been watching the unbelievable amount of rumors. It looks like Kyrie heading to the Nets, which is fine because my Celtics are about to get Kemba. Bunted to the pitcher. He has it over to first. And not in time as the runner heads from second to third. The trail runner to second, but now he's being run back. The second baseman's running him back, but while that's going, the runner from third will score. So an RBI for Ethan Shiver. Camden Roberts comes in to score. It's now 11-3. Thought I saw yesterday or the day before that the Warriors are going to re-sign Clay to a 5-year deal, even though he can't play next year because of the torn ACL. So that pretty much leaves Kevin Durant and Kawhi, the only two superstars left out there that haven't latched onto a team, assuming that Kyrie does follow through and sign with the Nets. Aiden Banks with the inside the Parker his first time up and also has a bunt single. Squaring around a bunt, and he pops it up, but it'll go foul. Again, 11-3 our score. Franklin County has scored 1 run in all 5 innings so far. Banks squaring around a bunt. He pops this one up and it'll go foul. So that's 2 strikes on him. Pitch to Banks, who is going to swing away and fouls it back, so he'll get another at-bat or another pitch. I think it's Gannon Polaronis. That is quite a handful. That's a lot of vowels. I'm thinking it's Greek. Line drive shot. Does it hit the machine? I think it did. Throw to second will not be in time as he's in there safely. Like I said, I'm guessing it is Greek because of the S on the end. Gannon has a bunt single. He was forced out at second his first at bat. He will stand in with 2 runners on as Franklin is threatening to run away with this one. Throw down to third, but the runner not going. Good throw there by Doherty. He threw the ball, had to go over Polinoris and landed right in the glove at third base. That is Reed Thompson down there covering at third. So pitch number 2 to Poloronis. He tries to bunt. He goes after it. They'll throw down to third again. Another good throw. Franklin might think twice if he keeps throwing that well. So 3 more pitches here for Poloronis. Believe Franklin is in our hotel. Saw a few Poloronis jerseys walking around the lobby yesterday. Squares around a bunt. And he gets it down. Shortstop will barehand fire to first, but it will. Oh, they got him. It'll go 6-3. Good hustle there by Stoll. Runner at third thought about coming in, and they'll throw it to the catcher. That's Troy Stoll with a long run from shortstop to cover that, and I think the Franklin coach is hoping for a second opinion on the play at first. I don't think he's asking him about the weather. Although we could. We don't know. But I doubt it. So the base umpire will indulge him for a minute and ask the plate umpire. I would doubt that he overturns them, but they're still talking it over, indulging the Franklin coach. They're still talking. They're still talking. And he's out. So 6-3, good long run there by Stoll to get the out. For out number 2, there are runners at second and third. Franklin now with a possibility of putting the run rule on the table should these 2 runs score. The pitch taking all the way is Bryson Brown. So if Franklin County scores 2, throw back to the pitcher, it's a dead ball as Shiver will head back. So if Franklin scores 2, West Seminole will need to score at least 1 to force the 6th inning. The pitch is a swing and a miss. Appreciate everybody hanging in there with us through our 4-hour delay. Again, a reminder, like us on Facebook at Jock Jive Sports. You can keep updated on hopefully no more delays, but we will update every final score when we get it. The pitch is swung on, hit into left center field, and over the head of the left center fielder. And we have a foot race. As 2 runs are going to score, runner around second. And the throw to third will not be in time. Oh, he almost overran it, but it'll be a triple for Bryson Brown. As the left center fielder came in and just missed it. Although, I guess a little understandable in the sense that you're trying to find the ball in this very gray clouded sky. So kind of hard to judge when especially when you're coming in to make that play. Weston Hollenbeck, your batter. He will take pitch number 1. So the run rule is now on the table. West Seminole will need to score at least 1 to force the 6th inning. And 6 runs have scored this inning, so Franklin County can get that 7th run. You're allowed 7 an inning. And that's a swing and a miss by Hollenbeck. So this will be the final run that Franklin can score in this inning. 6th inning, you can score unlimited runs. Again, 13-3 our score. Franklin County on top. The swung on and popped up. That'll get out of play off the roof. 1-2. It's fortunately West Volusia youngster down there didn't get bonked in the noggin on the bounce off the roof. Pitch number 4 is swung on, ground ball to the right side, and I believe the first baseman is going to take it himself for the 3 unassisted for out number 3. So Franklin County does get 6. West Seminole will need at least 1 to force the 6th inning. And we want to thank again our host hotel, the 7 Hotel here in Sebring. Today is Saturday, so they have weekend live entertainment on the patio from 6 to 10. So somebody is playing right now. They have happy hour from 3 to 5 on weeknights, an Apex Burger and your choice of pint for $10. Sounds like a good deal. I don't drink, so it'd have to be Coke for me. As West Seminole will send up batters 6, 7, 8, Ethan Pruitt, Braxton Curlin, and Connor Cadutas. I think I've been saying Brayton all day. That's what happens when you have bad handwriting, so sorry there, Braxton. Again, West Seminole needs at least 1 to force the 6th inning. Again, teams are allowed unlimited runs in the 6th inning, so this game is far from over, but Franklin just 3 outs away from ending it early. Again, the winner gets the bye. They will not play until 7 o'clock tomorrow night. They will get the winner of the 11 a.m. game, the Avon Park San Antonio game. That's the other winner's bracket game. West Volusia and Snead will play the opening game tomorrow, the elimination game. Like I said, you can always tell who the kid's mama is by who the closest one with the cell phone is. So I'm going to take a guess and say this is Ethan Pruitt's mom behind the home plate. Getting that phone footage of her son who takes a pitch upstairs. We have a final score in the Division I. Okeechobee 16-2 in 4 innings over Spring Hill. So that should be a wrap on the Division I play for today. So this is the lone machine pitch game going. Pitch is swung on and missed by Pruitt. I believe he has 3 pitches left. I want to say West Seminole is in our hotel as well. Really neat hotel to see a speedway in the back of your room. Ground ball to the shortstop, over to first, and I think he overshot him. Runner to second. Now he's headed to third. So a single and an error puts the runner at third, so they score this run. We will play the 6th. Braxton Curlin with a strikeout his first time up. The pitch is a swing and a miss. Connor Kadudis waits on deck. And they'll halt play as Kadudis will run around to the left side, left on deck circle to be behind the right-handed batter Curlin as he swings and misses. I believe he has 2 strikes and 3 pitches left. The pitch he takes upstairs. He's got 2 left. I guess we're testing the pitching machine as Curlin steps out for one pitch to allow his coach to throw one, and now he's ready to go. In 13-3 our score. Franklin County with a run in every inning. West Seminole looking to plate 1 to force the 6th inning. The pitch is a swing and a miss. And I believe that's a strikeout. So 1 down. As Connor Kadudis, K-U-T-U-D-I-S. I'm guessing that might be Greek as well, but I'm not sure. Connor struck out in the 2nd inning. Weather Channel says it's 79 right now, so I guess it's getting a little cooler as Kadudis takes ball 1. And he bunts it, and it's foul. Notice some youngsters leaning on that fence with their fingers through the fence. That's how you could break a finger if a ball comes flying back that way. You got to be careful not leaning up against that back fence. The pitch, missing up, especially if any of those kids are playing next weekend. Pitch is swung on and missed by Kadudis. So I believe that is now going to be pitch number 4. Actually, this will be pitch 5, I believe. It's 2-2, so he's got 2 strikes. So he believes should be swinging away the rest of the at-bat. Pitch is swung on and missed for strike 3. They're going to throw down to third. They throw behind him. The throw coming home, and he will be safe. That means we'll play the 6th inning. It's now 13-4. 2 outs for Mark Abanovitz. Batting from the left side. Ground ball. I believe it hit the pitching machine. It's the second base, but nobody covering the bag. If there wasn't a runner on first, we'll call that an infield hit for Abanowitz. 2 down now for Everett Nays, who struck out his first time up. So we will play the 6th inning, the top and the bottom, since the visitors are leading. But we got nowhere else to be, so that is swung on and fouled to the right side. Pitch is swung on and fouled straight back, so 3 more pitches but 2 strikes here on Everett Nays. And the long day tomorrow with 4 games scheduled. 9, 11, 2, and 4. Lets that one ride. Throw down to second. Will 2-hop the second baseman. They'll throw him back. They throw. Do they get him? They do get him. Again, a late call from the base umpire. The shortstop thought he had him. He was jumping around celebrating, but it took a while for the base umpire, who, to his credit, has umpired 3 games in the field today, so we figure, we'll cut him a little slack there. So that'll do it for the 5th inning. As we got a final from, I believe this is from the T-ball division. West Volusia over Spring Hill, 21-10. So that means there's one more game on that field for my buddy Mike Rideout. I believe Robert is done. That Okeechobee Spring Hill score, the final game in that division. So this is the final machine pitch game of the day going here. Again, this is the 6th inning, so unlimited runs could be scored. So just checking the radar for overnight and into tomorrow morning. It's a 10 to 20% chance all the way up to 11 in the morning. So that's not bad. That's manageable. Which means there's an 80 to 90% chance that it won't rain. I say we go with those odds as the West Seminole youngsters head out to the field. As Cason Taylor already in the box, he's ready to go. I think we're still waiting on a couple of outfielders. There we go, a couple of them making it out there. We're still missing one, I think. Need to find us a right fielder. Unless he's out there and we can't see him. As Taylor takes ball 1. Cason Taylor with a pair of ground outs to the pitcher. He takes a big swing and a miss, so he's got 3 left. Pitch is swung on and missed. Strike 2, so 2 more left. Pitch is swung on and missed, so Taylor down on strikes for out number 1. Micah King with a pair of strikeouts now to the plate. Now I'm going to guess, as we look behind the plate here, we have, with Brian Taylor and Cason Taylor, I'm thinking maybe they're cousins. as we see two dads down here, one with number 7, one with number 10. Number 7, Brian Taylor, is in the hole at the moment. Needs a batter to get on base so he can get another at bat. Swing and a miss by King. The pitch, big swing and a miss. Did he tip it? I don't believe so. I believe that's strike 3. He's still in the box. Question is, did he tip it? Hasn't been told otherwise. So 2 strikes here on King. And the pitch is swung on and missed, and that will be strike 3. So 2 down. As Kobe Joseph. Joseph had a single and a run scored in the 5th inning after striking out his first 2 times. As he takes 1 pitch. Squares around a bunt, gets it down. Pitcher fields it, throws to first, will not be in time. I don't know if the plate umpire noticed, but his foot was on the plate when he bunted. I thought that was an out, but apparently he didn't see it. Time is called. And I think the base umpire, this might be what this discussion is about. I think the base umpire may have seen that when he squared around a bunt, Kobe Joseph's foot was on the plate, and he is out. Just for the record, we're way up here in the press box, so I know he couldn't hear me. So that's 3 outs. So he did touch home plate when he squared around a bunt. You got to watch where that lead foot is. I think some of the Franklin County fans are asking for an explanation from the home plate umpire, but we saw it from here. When he squared around a bunt, that right foot was on the plate. So that'll do it for the top of the 6th. West Seminole with a lot of work to do with the bottom 3 in their lineup coming up. Nays, Kamara, and King. Again, we want to give a shout out to Mr. Chad Barr. He is West Seminole's auto accident attorney, located at 986 Douglas Avenue in Altamont Springs. You can reach him by calling 407-599-9036. You can email him at chad@chadbarlaw.com or his website, which is www.chadbarlaw.com. And so it'll be Everett Nays, Graham Kamara, Braden King for West Seminole. And back to the top with Troy Stoll, should anybody reach. In the 3rd and final game today here in Division II of the Machine Pitch State Tournament, after a 4-hour-plus rain/lightning delay. We didn't see it from our vantage point, but apparently behind us, a lightning strike was within 3 miles, which is definitely within the 10-mile cone that would allow or force play to be suspended. Ground ball, pitcher has it, steps, fires in time. 1-3 for out number 1. Graham Kamara, the batter, had a 2-run or an RBI single his first time. Pitch is swung on and missed by Kamara. Again, he singled, drove in a run, scored a run in the third. West Seminole scoring twice in the third inning. It's their big inning so far. Adams swung on and fouled back off the fence. So 3 more pitches here for Kamara. Braden King on deck. That is the first time Franklin County did not score in an inning. They scored at least 1 in each of the first 5. That's popped up on the infield. Pitcher charging. It will fall. He'll glove over to first. In time. Good hustle there. Brian Taylor on the 1-3. 2 down. King grounded out 3 unassisted his first time up. He's batting from the left side. West Seminole down to its final out. Lets that one ride. 4 pitches left. So again, 9 a.m. tomorrow morning, an elimination game with West Volusia and Sneads, followed by a winner's bracket game to follow at 11, Avon Park, San Antonio. That is a swing and a miss. So 3 more left here for King. Pitch number 3, swung on, chopper. Pitcher again, looking to make another 1-3. Tried to tag him, then he shovels over. Did he get him? He did not. He is safe. Taylor thought for about a brief second of trying to swipe tag him, but knew he couldn't get there. And tried to shovel one over to first. But the runner beats it out, King. So it'll be Troy Stoll. He reached on the air his first time. Reed Thompson hoping to bat. He waits on deck as he trots around behind home plate to the left side batter circle. Pitch number 1 to Stoll. He lets ride. The throw down to second. Runner not going as it 1 hops to the shortstop. That is popped up on the infield. Pitcher just in fair territory will make the catch to end the ball game. That's Brian Taylor, who's in on 2 assists that inning and a putout, and he gets high five from one of the West Seminole coaches. So that'll do it for this one. We are done with day 1 here of the 2019 Florida DYB Division II Machine Pitch Tournament. And again, recapping your winners: Avon Park, San Antonio, Franklin County. Your losers: West Volusia Sneads and West Seminole. So once again, before we sign off, it will be West Volusia and Sneads in an elimination game at 9, followed at 11 by Avon Park and San Antonio. That is a winner's bracket game. Then we have a little break in between. Then at 2 o'clock, West Seminole will get the winner of that West Volusia Sneads game. Franklin County at 4 will get the winner of Avon Park and San Antonio. So that'll do it for day 1 here from the Max King Recreational Complex, right next to the YMCA here in Sebring, Florida. Again, your final score: Franklin County 13 and West Seminole 4. So again, thanks again, everybody, for tuning in to our broadcast here on JockDive.com. Jason Thompson signing off, wishing you, wherever you tune in tonight, a pleasant afternoon.